All right, we're rolling. Good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching. It's currently 12:30. A few weeks ago, I put out a video titled, Have a Good Week, other than an encouraging message in the title. It was a very challenging video for me to make. Have a Good Week was inspired by one of Danny Gevirtz's, Danny Gevirtz. I'm just gonna say, a Danny Gevirtz video where he made his life in a day, made it super cinematic, super cool. I'm already a big Danny Gevirtz fan in general. If he ever watches this one day, I love you, Danny. But he's super talented, and the way he just shot it, it even had a story to it. It's just super cool, and I loved everything about it. And I wanted to try something like that for myself. I didn't want to duplicate it one-to-one. I wanted to make it a little different, so I took on the theme of it being my version being throughout an entire week instead of just a day. So I kind of wanted to film, same idea, just some normal things I do throughout my week, throughout each day, make it a little cinematic, and just see what happens. So I had seen that video when it first came out, like, I don't know, I mean, I think it came out this year, but it was like earlier this year. After rewatching it a few times, I was like, you know what? Not only is this video really cool, but I noticed that it would also challenge me a lot to make something like that. And initially I was like, you know, this is probably gonna be pretty easy to make. It's just filming what I do throughout my day, just set up a camera, hit record, and then keep doing what I'm doing. But it turned out to be a lot more challenging than I initially anticipated. I mean, Danny already kind of made a breakdown of how he did it, so I'm not gonna like go too in depth of how I did it. I want this video to be more of why I did it. But if you wanna know how, it's just had a tripod, a little Peak Design, one of their like travel tripods, put that on my camera, took it everywhere that I went, kind of filmed what I did. The hard part that I didn't anticipate was I wanted the video to be very realistic. I didn't wanna have to like fake anything or plan anything. So everything that I shot in the video is stuff that I was actually doing during that day, and I filmed it. Like, I didn't, you know, take 2 hours to film a bunch of things, change clothes, make it look like it was throughout a week. Like, I actually filmed stuff that I did throughout a week of my life. But another thing I wanted to try and capture to make it different than Danny's video, because I wanted it to be a little different, was making sure I captured me waking up a few times, going to sleep a few times, kind of hinting at the idea that this is happening throughout the duration of a week and not just like random B-roll of stuff I'm doing. It was harder than I thought, mainly because, like I said, I was capturing what I was actually doing in each day and having to stop what I'm doing. Like, for example, I literally captured when I woke up. I noticed in Danny's video when he did kind of set up the scene where his first shot where he was waking up, he showed how he did that in his BTS video. I took it a step further. I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna film me waking up. I'm gonna look crusty, I'm gonna look tired, might not even look good, the shot itself. So I literally shot myself waking up a few times. I think I only put it in a video maybe once or twice. That in itself was a challenge. Like, me waking up at, you know, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning being like, okay, normally I would go into the kitchen, make breakfast, get my day started. But now I had to be in the mindset of, okay, wait, I need to slow down. I need to film me doing something, waking up, going and brushing my teeth, whatever it was, therefore making my morning routine even longer. It wasn't super smooth or enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty annoying trying to capture stuff like that. Like, every time I was hungry, I tried to capture a different variation of me making food just so I had options. I never wanted to capture like the same thing twice or the same angle or shot, whatever it was. I wanted it to be a little different each time. So like, anytime I was hungry, I was like, oh, I'm starving, I'm ready to eat, ready to cook something. And then I forgot, oh wait, I should probably film this. I need to film this. I'm trying to make a video. And the reason I'm saying all this is why I made this video. The whole reason I wanted it to be realistic and in the natural setting of what I was doing is because I wanted it to challenge myself. That was my goal more so than making a YouTube video or making it look cinematic or whatever it is. It was more so for me to challenge myself, breaking up the busy and putting creativity into each day of a week of my life. The intention was to post it, but if I had gotten done with all of it, edited it, and just been like, oh, it doesn't look great, I would have still counted it as a win because I challenged myself to make something that required me to slow down each day, to break up the busy hustle, the fast moving pace of, you know, whatever I'm doing in that day, and to create something and to capture something. And I really want that message to be the focus point of this video. All that being said, to get to this point, I wanted to challenge myself before this year is over and make something intentional and intentionally slow down in each day, whether it meant just capturing 2 or 3 shots in a day. As long as I made sure that each day in that 7-day period of capturing my week, I wanted to be intentional and shoot some stuff that you know, it might not look perfect, but the point is I was creating something each day, which was really cool. I haven't done that yet this year. So I kind of want that to be a little bit of a challenge. I wanted that to be a challenge to myself, and now I kind of want it to be a challenge to anyone watching this. If you're kind of in that same flow of either you work a 9 to 5 or you're busy, whether it's a creative job or not, you can kind of get stuck in this flow of, yeah, life is good, like life is going smooth, but I haven't really challenged myself or made something for myself in a while that kind of sparks my creativity. It was cool to see once I sat down and put it all together, my little bit of work each day accumulated into this continuous 1 week film that I can look back and be like, yeah, it was really hard, but it was worth it. I was trying to continue to tell myself that while I was filming this is pretty annoying right now. I don't really want to film. I don't really want to wake up and film first thing in the morning, whatever it was, but it's going to be worth it. And like I said, I could have made the video a lot better, but that wasn't really the point of the video. The video was to be made and to challenge myself and to put it out there and to say, I made something. I broke up the busy, and each day of my week, I got creative and I made something and I put it out there. And it wasn't a passion project that had to be perfect, that was gonna take 6 months to finish. That's for another day and time. This was intentional, it had its purpose, and hopefully I can challenge y'all and inspire y'all to make something like that, because it was really cool. Probably won't do it again because it was pretty annoying, but it did get me back in the flow of doing creative things. So yeah, hopefully that inspired y'all a little bit, and you should go make something now. Turn off this video, turn it off. You don't even have to subscribe. I mean, that'd be great, but you don't even have to. You can just turn off this video and go make something. It'd be great. That's all I got. Hope y'all have a great day. Ah, man. What should I make for lunch?